Krishna, dear devotees, thank you so much for joining our Bhagavad-gita recitation and memorization class. We will continue on with the memorization of select verses that Srila Prabhupada used to use quite often in his discourses. So let's see. Today's verse is going to be 2.56. Yeah. Let me start sharing my screen here with you, and we'll get started after these prayers to the special master. Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjan Shalakya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Please confirm that you're able to see my screen that I'm sharing with you all.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Very nice. Okay. Duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir. So, for the past few weeks or few months actually now, the verses from select verses from Bhagavad Gita that we are looking on is basically talking about how a person becomes undisturbed. So sthita-dhīr. And so there were a series of verses that, went on to, first you have to give up your desires and things like that. And then here in today's verse, he's saying that one who is not disturbed in mind, even amidst the threefold miseries, or elated when there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear, and anger, is called a sage of steady mind, sthita-dhīr. So if you look at the synonyms here, duḥkheṣu in the threefold miseries. So what are the threefold miseries that we have? It's talking about threefold miseries, right? Anybody would like to tell what the threefold miseries are? You know it.
It's not birth, death, and
That makes it 4, right? Adhyatmik,
Aditevik, Adibhautik, Adhyatmik.
and can you expand on those? What are each one of these?
Adi-devik is
Yeah, what is Adi-devik?
Anger, attachment.
Adi-devik is like which is done by the Prakriti nature.
Or the demigods, yeah, okay.
By demigods.
Good. Then?
Adi-bhautik is done by our body.
Our body only?
Raw, like illness. Adi-devik, Adi-bhautik, Adhyatmik.
Adhyatmik, right? Adhyatmik is what?
Which is done by our near dear, by our neighbors or by our surroundings, people.
Yeah, so that is Adi-bhautik.
That,
Done by other bhoots, right? Other people, others. Right? Adhyatmik is our own doing. And our own doing could be our bodily doing, like ate too many ice creams, had a heart attack, or it could be from the from our mind. Okay, so that is And then the last one, you said Adi-daivik is coming from the demigods, natural flesh.
Demigod.
Okay. So here they are talking about duḥkheṣu in the threefold miseries. Anudvigna-manāḥ, without being agitated in mind. So, is making it a opposite. So, dvigna-manāḥ would be agitated. Anudvigna-manāḥ is without being agitated in mind. Sukheṣu, so it's the opposite of sukheṣu, is duḥkheṣu, in happiness. Vigata-spṛhaḥ, without being interested. Vita is free. Free from what? Raga, attachment. Bhaya, fear. Krodhaḥ, and anger. So three things. Sthita-dhīr, whose mind is steady. Muniḥ, a sage. Ucyate, is called. So he's saying one who is called a sthita-dhīr, who's a stage of steady mind. One who's not disturbed in mind, aiming amongst the threefold miseries, or elated when there is happiness, and who is free from three things: attachment, fear, and anger. So what is the Sanskrit for attachment?
Raga.
Raga. And what is the Sanskrit for fear?
Bhaya.
And what's the
Bhaya.
Sanskrit for anger?
Sorry?
Krodhaḥ.
Krodha.
Krodha is anger.
Yeah, krodha is anger, right? So three things. What are the three things?
Raga.
Krodha.
And what are the threefold miseries?
Anudvigna-manāḥ. Oh, without being agitated. Threefold miseries. Sukheṣu.
Duḥkheṣu.
Threefold miseries we just talked about, right?
Adi
Adi-daivik,
Adi-daivik, and Adi-atmatmik.
Adi-daivik, right?
Adi-daivik.
Okay. So I've just put your names in alphabetical order, for lack of any other order. So duḥkheṣv, anudvigna-manāḥ. And actually this one is also anu. So there are two syllables here. Sukheṣu, vigata-spṛhaḥ, vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ, sthita-dhīr, munir, ucyate. Okay, so let's give it a try first, breaking it down into pieces, starting with Aruni Mataji. Take it from here.
Okay, Hare Krishna Mataji. Duḥkheṣv, dvigna-manāḥ, sukheṣu, vigata-spṛhaḥ, vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ, sthita-dhīr, munir, ucyate.
Nice. Go ahead, Jyoti Mataji.
duḥkheṣv, anudvigna-manāḥ, sukheṣu, vigata-spṛhaḥ, vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ, sthita-dhīr, munir, ucyate. Ucyate.
Yeah, correct. Okay.
Ucyate.
Nice. Kiran Mataji.
Hare Krishna ji. Duḥkheṣv, anudvigna-manāḥ, sukheṣu, vigata-spṛhaḥ, vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ, sthita-dhīr, munir, ucyate.
Nice. Sutta Prabhu?
Yeah.
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Nice.
Hare Krishna.
What's that?
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Nice. Madhav singing.
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga excuse me bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Nice. Are you ready to go for the full blown?
I think, should we go one more round like this?
Okay, sure. Go for it. Anybody?
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Nice. Jyotimati?
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Ucyate.
Ucyate. Ucyate.
Yeah, it's cha for chutney. Cha for chameli.
Ucyate.
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 Yeah, right. And this is not for you, but just in general for everybody. In the first line, the S has got a dot underneath it, right? So it is duḥkheṣv. And there's a
Shwa.
V. Yeah, shwa.
duḥkheṣv.
Nice. Yeah,
duḥkheṣv.
correct. Nice. Let's continue.
duḥkheṣv. Sorry.
duḥkheṣv. Continue.
Shall I?
Yeah, please.
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Nice. Let's continue.
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ
Anudvigna.
anudvigna
Not div, dve. Dvi.
Vyak.
Yeah. D-V-I, right? Dvi. Like how you say Dvitiya for two, right?
Yeah.
Dwarika. Like that, yeah.
Anudvigna. Manāḥ. Sukheṣu. Vigata-spṛhaḥ. vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ. sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Nice. Praśānta? Praśānta?
Sorry, Mother. duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Nice. Mata Sangini?
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Yeah. Sthita-dhīr.
Dhīr.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, is it my turn? So are we going for the full now?
Yeah, I think we should go. Yeah.
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Nice. Jyoti? Jyoti Mataji, you are on mute. Okay. We'll skip over and come back. Kiran Mataji, go for it.
No, sorry,
No problem. Go ahead.
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ
Vīta-rāga. Vīta-rāga. Rāga.
vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ
Bhaya.
Bhaya-krodhaḥ
Krodhaḥ.
vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Ucyate. Duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir-ucyate. Okay, yeah, let's continue. Kiran Mataji.
Keshvanu dviganmanaha
Dwigna, not gun, gna.
gna gna manaha sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ
Three.
spreha with
Vita.
raga
Not with.
vīta-rāga
Vita.
vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Madhusani.
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Nice. Now let's go one by line, one by one. And I will recite, you all mute yourself and then speak along with me. Okay? duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate. 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 Now unmute yourself and complete the lines for me. Okay? Vīta-rāga
Bhaya-krodhaḥ
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 sthita-dhīr
munir ucyate.
ucyate.
duḥkheṣu duḥkheṣva
Anudvigna-manāḥ
Anudvigna-manāḥ
duḥkheṣu
vigata-spṛhaḥ
Spṛhaḥ
vīta-rāga
Bhaya-krodhaḥ
sthita-dhīr.
munir
munir
ucyate.
ucyate.
Nice. Okay, now let's go back again to individuals, starting with Aruni Mataji.
duḥkheṣv anuvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ
Vigna.
sukheṣu
Vigna.
vigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ
Vigata.
vīta-rāga.
In Sanskrit, we have to pronounce every letter, every syllable. And in Hindi, it will be vigat. But here it is vigata. Yeah.
Vigata.
Yeah.
Vigata-spṛhaḥ.
Not vikta. Not vikta.
Vigata.
Viga. Say ga.
Ga.
Yeah. So see, there's a difference between vikta. Yeah. If you look at the screen here that I'm sharing, there's a difference between these two words. You see?
Vigata.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is vikta and this is vigata. Yeah.
That is vigata.
Not vigata. Vigata.
Vigata.
Vigata.
Okay.
Say vigata.
Vigata. Okay.
Vikta.
It is not gya also. Just wanted to emphasize that.
Okay.
Right? This is vigta. It is vigata. This is
Vigata.
vigata. Yeah, vigata. And this is vigyata, right? So we're not doing vigyata. We are doing just vigata here.
Vigata. Okay.
Vigata. Okay, vigata. You have to pronounce everything. Okay, give us from the beginning again. Duḥkheṣu, anudvigna-manāḥ.
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu
Dvigna.
duḥkheṣv
Yeah, dvigna.
duḥkheṣv
Yeah, you see Agni.
duḥkheṣv
Agni, yeah, same as Agni, right? Gna, that thing is there, yeah. Okay. Yeah, start again.
vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Yes, and this is spree. There's a R with a dot becomes a re, right? You see spree.
Yes.
You see here in the
Ji,
Hindi, re ki matra is there, right?
ji, ji.
Okay, nice. All right, who's coming next?
Hare Krishna ji. Duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ
Vita. Not
vīta
Vita.
Okay.
Soft.
vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Nice. Praśānta.
duḥkheṣv anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
दुःखेष्व अनुद्विग्न-मनः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ sthita-dhīr ucyate.
Nice. Okay, all of us together.
दुःखेष्व
anudvigna-manāḥ sukheṣu vigata-spṛhaḥ
vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhaḥ
sthita-dhīr munir ucyate.
Nice. Okay. So just spend your time memorizing this one. It's a beautiful verse and a difficult one to practice in life, right? Not to be disturbed in mind amongst the threefold miseries. That's a tall order. But with suitable practice, we can do it because people have achieved that state. So we can also do it. We have it in us.
Tell
Okay.
me about it. Somebody rammed my car when it was stationary. I'm finding it very hard not to be upset.
Yeah. And that's a practice. So what do you think? What do you think a devotee will think in that, can think in this situation? Okay, somebody comes and rams their car into yours when it is stationary. What is it? Adhyatmik, adibhautik, or?
Adibhautik, I guess.
Yes, adibhautik. Somebody else did it to you, right? So what are some of the things that you can think so that you are not, the mind is not agitated?
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse. Exactly right. And what is the verse that we often quote in support of that?
The person driving would be injured. if somebody comes and rams.
No. I'm looking for a verse.
Okay.
Taten
Give us
kapam
a clue.
susamikshamaṇo bhunjanamevatmakitam vipakam ritvaga-vapube vidadan-namaste jivetayo mukti-pade sadaya-bhag. Right?
Which chapter is that?
The person, this is prayers of Brahma. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam, prayers of Brahma. And so let me just bring this up. It might be good to read, like you all can read it today. So what he says is that, my dear Lord, one who earnestly waits for you to bestow your cause and mercy upon him, all the while patiently suffering the reactions of his past misdeeds and offering you respectful obeisances within his heart, words, and body, is surely eligible for liberation, for it has become his rightful claim. And the purport is very nice.
Mataji, shloka number.
Srimad Bhagavatam 10:14-8. Tattenukampam susamikshamaṇo. And the purport is very, very nice. Prabhupada has given a very interesting purport there. So you see that. And the only way to stay sthita-dhīr in this situation is to say, it could have been worse, but because I am a devotee of the Lord, I was destined to get a worse thing. For example, what if your car was not stationary? Right? The consequences of that. So that's what the devotee thinks.
Mataji, once again recite the shloka, Brahma's prayer.
And that was Srimad Bhagavatam 10:14.
10:14:8. No, the shloka, just recite.
Oh, you want me to recite it?
Yeah.
Tattenukampam susamikshamaṇo bhunjanamevatmakritam vipakam ritvaga-vapubhe vidadan-namaste jivetayo mukti-pade sadaya-bhag. Yeah, this is something we quote, and Prabhupada quotes a lot. Yeah.
But then isn't the Bhagavad-gita all about also, defending yourself for what's right? Whether there's an attack personally or morally.
Yes, absolutely. So you should defend, you should defend it without getting agitated in the mind. Right? So when such a thing happens, the devotee first will think that I was destined for worse, right? That doesn't mean that he's not going to do anything about it. You will do about it, but what should be the consciousness? What should be the state of our mind as we go about handling this adi bhautik situation? Adi bhautik tap, adi bhautik misery that has hit us, right? So the reaction is completely in our hands. And that's exactly what was happening with Arjuna, right? Arjuna was saying, I won't do any work. I won't do anything. I will just beg for alms. And Krishna said, no, you don't have to do it. But Krishna didn't say you get educated on that. So that is the essence of Bhagavad-gita. That you handle, you do your duty, whatever you have supposed to do, with a sthita-dhīr munir ucyate. Because whether you're agitated or whether you're not agitated, results will still be the same, insurance claims and all that, right? Either one can be agitated throughout the process till you get an insurance settlement claim, right? Or you handle the same thing with a stable mind that doesn't get agitated. So that choice is ours. And to do and to practice and to go through that choice is a difficult thing. That's what I'm saying, that it's a tall order, that not to be agitated. But what I'm saying, people have achieved it and we can do it. It's by practice. One time we'll fail, one time we'll, and that's where Shastras come handy, right? Shastras are telling you to do this. We're like, okay, I'll do it. Halfway through, again, the agitation starts, but that's fine. Halfway through, halfway we were calm. And slowly, as we practice it more and more, we will learn to be calm in all these situations. Right? But that doesn't mean we won't take any action. So people can have a lot of, what kind of reactions can we have if somebody comes and rams our car, which is stationary?
Krodhaḥ.
Krodha. There you go. You're speaking Sanskrit now. Yeah. Krodha can be there, right? You can go and attack, assault that person. We can write about that person on Facebook, right? We can also think that to put ourselves in that situation, what if we had rammed our car? Do you think we are capable of ramming our cars into other stationary cars?
Yeah, it has happened, Mataji.
Yeah, but at least we'd leave a note, right? You know, that this happened and all that, not just ram it and go.
Yeah.
That's his karma.
Yeah.
But
But then
Mataji,
you
I
also
always,
realize, I mean, this verse Satyanukampa is saying that it's a very strong words, right? To realize that it is my karma. Because that changes the equation completely from being the victim to the one who already did that at some other time that I don't remember.
That's something I don't understand, Mataji. When somebody else commits an act, is it always your karma? The person could be starting fresh karma. And you're
Yes.
in a
Yes.
vulnerable
Yes.
And
Why
which
should
is,
you
yeah, and
take
which will keep you less
responsibility for their
agitated.
action?
Yeah,
Huh?
which option will keep you less agitated? The choice is yours.
I mean, it's better to be less agitated, but in the
Correct. It is
correct.
always better to be, yeah, it's always better to be less agitated. Now let's take that situation. What if that was a first time thing, right? It was a first time thing. You never rammed your car against anybody anytime. And now this is the first time person has come and rammed their car. What choices do we have? As a devotee, what choices do we have?
Mataji, I always feel that first reaction is, oh my God. And then second reaction is, now that it has happened, I have to get it done. There's no choice with me. The person has run away, so I can't help it.
Yes. And then suppose even if the person, what is a karmic reaction? What is a karmic reaction chain?
I may have done something to him, so it has happened to me.
Yeah.
The
This thing is,
previous
remember, this is
karma.
the first time. Yeah, but this is the first time a person has done it, right? How will the chain start?
I guess if you feel anger towards them.
Exactly, right? So there are sometimes people ram cars. I have had my car rammed by others. I have rammed my car into others. But then people sometimes come out and exchange things politely, or people can start swearing at each other. The moment you start swearing at each other, you have started a chain reaction because you swear, he will swear, or she will swear, then you will swear back, right? So the idea is to cut it in the beginning. That doesn't mean that we won't put an insurance claim. We'll put an insurance claim, but the idea is about settling things amicably. For example, a couple of months ago, I had a water disaster in my apartment. I live on the top floor. Some pipe leaked something, and then it went and drenched the walls of the two apartments below me, like that, right? And of course, the insurance people came. It was a $15,000 work that was to be done and all that. Not the insurance, the people who had to come in the emergency and fix it and all that. And it was very interesting to see how the behavior of the two neighbors was very different. The one at the bottom came and said that, yeah, it's just water, it'll go away. Although they had to bring big fans and all that to dry it up. And so they just said, it's going to be only $100, I think, to paint the wall. So if you don't even want to go to the insurance guys and then settle it, we are happy to do that, That was one neighbor's reaction. The second neighbor won't even open the door. and when I opened the door, and somebody opened the door, then somebody else from the family came and said, who are you? How come you came inside? Why are you here? So you see, two different people are reacting in a very different manner. And we didn't pay money to either one of them. We went through our insurance, right? To have everything paid. But see the reactions. So with whom do we think we have a better friendly neighborly relationship?
But how
Both
did
of
you
us did.
feel about the second neighbor? How did you feel when they reacted? Like, what was your immediate reaction?
Nothing. We just look at them like, okay, the different people react differently, but I'm not going to be agitated just because they are agitated. They are fair, you don't know. So sometimes we have to put ourselves in their feet and think so many things could be happening in their lives, right? For example, what if somebody is declared that somebody near to them has very sick cancer or something like that, or they are very hard pressed at work, or they are traveling and planning to leave the country and go off for 15 days, and then the neighbor pours all the water into their home. So you don't know. Their agitation also we don't know, right? So sthita-dhīr muni will, keep on analyzing things. And you remember I talk about the 4 stages. There's thinking, there's feeling, there's willing, and then there is acting, right? The acting should come much later. You should do the thinking, and that if the thinking through is done properly, then the feeling will be subdued or will be appropriate. There is an immediate reaction, and then there is a thoughtful reaction to things. Do you think there have been instances in your life when you had an immediate reaction, and then later on you thought, oh, I wish I would have thought it through and then given an answer?
Yes, Mataji, many a times one feels that I shouldn't have said only. It would have been better. It is better.
Yeah, so this
in one of the lectures of Srila Prabhupada, I heard recently, Mataji, and Prabhupada said that it is the best to stay calm and quiet.
Calm and quiet, yeah. It's a safe situation, safe position also.
Yes,
Because words run out of the mouth cannot be put back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you take out a sword to kill somebody, you can always put it back without killing. But if you take out words from your mouth, you cannot take them back. Like that. And the words, the other person can relive the words again and again in their minds. Right? For example, if I go and slap somebody, that's one-time slap activity. But if I say nasty words to somebody else, then they can replay them, action replay. So,
But Aruni Mataji said somebody ran her car and took off. Was she able to contact them?
I'm here, Mira.
Oh.
I'm here, Mataji.
Oh,
No,
oh.
because
Yeah.
I don't know who it was. They just
yeah, they
left.
ran away.
Mm.
I mean, I think it's somebody in this building because it was stationary in my parking spot in this building. But nobody's going to come forward.
Mm.
Yeah. But your insurance covers it or not?
They should. I haven't contacted them yet because
They
this
will,
is
yeah.
yeah.
They will cover it because it was in a safe place. It's not that you went out to a weird place and parked your car there and it was hit. It was in your apartment. And when you go for an insurance, they know in which city you live and is it a high crime rate city? Is it a high hit and run city? Or is it a, city where people are more decently behaved? So if the insurance is going to be covered, fine,
But I still have to pay the deductible.
Yeah.
Mm.
That is the
I haven't contacted them, so I don't. This is all new to me. So I was just, it's just very
It's easy. I'll tell you, yeah, this is one of the easier things. Getting a car insurance, you just call your insurance company, tell them this happened. They will ask you to pay the deductible, and then that's it. Yeah. So
Mataji,
the way to analyze this is to see that that $500 deductible, $250, $2,000, whatever is the deductible, that is the karmic reaction that is coming.
Mm.
And that other person is just the instrument of your karma. So Prabhupada also says, don't blame the instrument of your karma.
No, but that's what I'm saying. How can one just say that everything somebody else does is our karma? It's even though one should not be agitated, one should do it with awareness.
Yeah. And what is the other option? If this is not your karma, then what are the other options that you have? If this is the first time, then what are you going to do? If you have the desire that I should get back my deductible from that other person, what's going to happen? We have to take another birth again, right? Or in this life, find out where that person is and get the money back, right? And we don't have that. So for us to understand, this is our situation in life. I cannot do that.
Or maybe, it's a push to say that you have to move somewhere else where you have covered enclosed parking or something.
That's always an option. That's always an option. And then as a person even from the material perspective, you might want to weigh and see how much is going to cost you to move out versus how much is the deductible. Right?
So it's not just the deductible. I'm just saying that what if it happens again? Because this kind of, if it happened like this, it could happen again.
Yeah, if it happens frequently, yes. But one time I would not make such a big decision. that I should move out, unless there are other compelling reasons that one wants to move out from that area. So you will have to do that work, right? Yeah. And that is why, so you see, yesterday Vaishnav Kapoor was talking about the tar baby. Tar baby is made of charcoal. Not charcoal, charcoal. That sticky thing, right? That they use in India to make the roads. So if you make a baby out of that, and the moment you touch the baby, what's going to happen? Your hands are going to be stuck with that, right? So this material world is like a tar baby. Anything that you touch, you get entangled. So that's why our aim is to get out of this world. And in the process of trying to get out of this world and never come back to this world, these kind of things will happen. Somebody slams into the car, somebody leaks the water into your home. Things like that will happen. It's a reality, but dukkhalayam ashashvatam, right? That's how this world is defined. So Tapa, you were trying to say something? Are you leaving?
No, Mataji, yes, I need the permission to leave.
Yeah, please. Yeah. I think we should also leave, all of us. We are way over.
Thank
All
you,
right. Vanchikalpatarubhyascha kripasindhubhya patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo
Namo Namaha.
Gopremanande Hari.
Namaste. Hari Hari.
Try to be sthita-dhīr today.